let's take a look here. What was that? What was that sound? Was that him tapping his foot? I just need to wait for it to load so I can check the audio, double check everything. Okay, let's have a listen. Not you guys, but me. Sounds okay to me, but just to be safe, we should have someone else confirm. I also need to move where the chat is, because I noticed last time it didn't look great. So I gotta find a spot on the screen for it to be at. Okay. These dots are way harder to do than the other ones, because they're not straight at all. I should probably replace Shiny Charizard being up front, because like my boy said last time, the sparkles do delay a bit. Okay, let's take a look. Cool minty Registeel. Now where should I put the chat? I don't know. Because I noticed last time it didn't look great. Because it covered up the attacks when the shiny actually showed up. I mean, it doesn't matter what I put up front. I'm still missing the dots, as usual. Like I said, these ones are way harder to do. Because they're not straight at all. The next ones coming up aren't straight at all either. Yet, I'm still gonna do those. All on my own time. Like I said last time. No, don't attack. Like I said last time, I'm going to soft reset for those instead of doing the floor pattern. Because I want to change it up. I want to do something different. So, once again, I'm going to be here for an hour and change, maybe. Oh, my instincts keep telling me to attack. Yeah, my friends are playing Valorant without me. They're about to set up a group call. I don't know how many times I have to tell them before they actually get the message. You know, they keep telling me, if you stream Valorant, you'll get a lot more viewers. I'm like, you really think I don't know that? How many times do I have to freaking tell you guys? I literally cannot. I tried it before. My computer almost died because of it. Well, that's exaggerating. My computer almost crashed, let's say that. It didn't die. What the hell? Wait. Huh, that's weird. That is weird. Wait a second. I can't see, that is really weird. I think for you guys it looks fine, but for me, something's going on. Something's weird. Yeah, that's odd. I was wondering where the chat is because I can't see it. Yeah, you guys can see me. You guys can see where when the screen goes black, because I don't know what's happening. On my end, I can't see the chat on screen, but for you guys, it seems like you guys can. That's odd. Chat is more chill today. Not anymore. I am here. He says as the chat stands still. Alright, I guess I'm not playing in full screen mode today. That only affects me, not you guys. Because normally I play this on full screen and then the chat is in the side so I can actually see it, but not today. I don't know what's going on. So I guess I gotta play mini screen version. I just got done watching the newest Attack on Titan episode. I actually delayed watching it until all the way now. Actually, I didn't even say that stuff yet. Today's February 7th? Yeah. Today's actually Super Bowl day, I think. I don't watch the Super Bowl. I only care about the trailers that comes with it. It's 10:10 p.m. How appropriate. There's nothing that doesn't fit with anything. I just felt like saying that. There was a new Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer. Looks fire. Real excited to watch that. When's that come out? Let me see. Let me double check. It comes out sometime in March. Does it come out March 26th? I know it should come out on a Friday. Now quit hitting attack. Quit hitting fight. My instincts keep telling me to knock it out. Because, let me just show you real quick. In my Pokedex, I KO'd it 1,000 times. It is rumored that this Pokemon was born deep underground in the planet's mantle. Yeah? Yeah, that says mantle. And that it emerged onto the surface 10,000 years ago. Shiny and 3 more encounters? Why? Why would it be 3 more encounters? So yeah, earlier today, I was at like, what, 800 something KOs, and I'm like, and let me just finish this. Let me just get it to 1,000 before I start streaming. Hopefully I won't get the shiny before I start streaming. Which, as you can see, I didn't. And that took me like 2 hours just to get the KO number all the way up to max. It takes a long time to do this. Look at that. My instincts keep telling me to fight it. You know what? Let me show you what one time is going to look like. Let me just save the game real quick. So after this one, when I do shiny Reggie-Alecki and Regidrago, this is what it's going to look like. Unless this is a shiny, which it is not. Alright, it's not shiny. Close. And then reopen. So I'm going to do this the next time I hunt a Reggie, the next Reggie. Instead of doing the floor pattern, I'm going to close the game and reopen it. Just because I'm sick of doing the floor pattern and I want to try something new. I'm pretty sure time-wise, it takes about the same. Maybe like 2 seconds difference, I don't know. I mean, hey, it's less work for me, honestly. So the next time I do a Reggie shiny hunt, which is going to be a long time away, I'll be doing it like that. I've been wanting to do that for a while now, like that method of shiny hunting, because I never did that before. As established last time, I could not finish, well, yeah, I couldn't finish Let's Go, because I just don't like those games. So I never got a chance to shiny hunt the legendary birds in that game, or Mewtwo. I still want to. Eventually, I want to go back and finish those games, just to shiny hunt those in those games. Shiny hunt those in those games. Yep, that's the sentence I just said. I mean, I don't know why I need them. I just do. I mean, I currently have 2 sets of all of those shiny. I have the legendary birds and Mewtwo shiny in my Ultra Moon game, and I have them shiny in this game. I mean, I could just happily move on with my life without ever going back and hunting those, but I still want to. Eventually. Registeel? I guess. Hey buddy, are you playing Valorant with the guys? Or are you playing Siege? You gonna be playing those with the fellas or nah? How'd your midterm go, by the way? Hey, that's a spirit I like to see. That's what I like to see. Let me just double check. If I actually full screen this... Yeah, I can't see the chat for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. You guys probably saw that black screen for a second just now. I don't know what's going on. I'll try to fix that next time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you guys anyways. It only affects me because I can't play on full screen. But this is it. The final Reggie in the trio. I said trio, so don't you come flaming me. Be like, but there's more Reggies. That's not the final one. I know. There's 6 now instead of 4. At first it was 3, then there was 4, and now there's 6. At this point, why not just why? It's like the evolutions. Why not just give 1 for each type? You already started, and you stopped for no reason. Can you imagine that, though? A Reggie for each type? I mean, some of the names wouldn't be too far-fetched. No pun intended. To literally just use the name of the types. We have Reggie Rock, Ice, and Steel. I don't know, Reggie Water, Reggie Grass, Reggie Fire, Reggie Flame, I guess. Be back later? Alright. So, while nobody hears me talk about anything, I'm just gonna keep on doing this for a little bit. Today was a Roselia community day in Pokemon Go. I actually got 6 shiny Roselias. I think I got 7, but I accidentally transferred one. What? Whoops, my bad. But it's not like I'm in short supply of those. What I need is Jesse and James to show up in Pokemon Go so I can actually get that shiny Celebi. I need that shiny Celebi. Because a bunch of people keep on telling me, yo, relax, it's gonna come back. I doubt that. I highly, highly doubt shiny Celebi is gonna come back. If it does, what's the point then? But yeah, I evolved one of my Roselias into a Roserade. It's actually the one with the highest CP. Oh, I just want that shiny Celebi. It's gonna go away in a couple weeks. I think it's going away on the 28th, I think? Or the 26th? That's not a lot of time. Given how rarely Jesse and James spawn. You know, I actually thought this would be a good chance for me to use up some of my items, because I am way over capacity for items in Pokemon Go. So I thought, you know what, this is a good chance. I can use up some Pokeballs, some Ultra Balls, a bunch of berries I have, catching Roselia on Community Day. So, you know, I can finally use Pokestops again and get them eggs, because for trying to catch Shiny Celebi, I need to hatch 3 eggs. But I don't have any eggs, and I can't get any because I can't use the Pokestops because I'm too full on items. I could have trashed them, like throw them away, but that's such a waste. And I didn't want to waste them, like use an Ultra Ball on like a level, like a 10 CP Pidgey. I didn't want to waste it on that. Today was finally a good excuse for me to use up some of my Ultra Balls. But then I saw in the store 30 free Ultra Balls, and then I'm like, well, in my mind I played the directed by Robert E. Wild meme music. Is that even the name? No, nobody. I wonder how the boys are doing on Valorant. You can clearly see the chat's empty. It's halted. Alright, let me see what's going on Instagram. There's nothing going on. What on earth? I'm seeing on the male Instagram page, like a page with memes that a bunch of guys will understand, but a bunch of girls wouldn't. Women will never understand the comfort and bliss of a man's yellow pillow. That is disgusting, but very true. A bunch of my pillows are yellow when you take the casing off, and that's nasty, I know. But it's just what happens when you use a pillow for long enough. I'm just looking at this video. A dog's nose is underneath the door, but underneath the doorway we can see it. I was eating snacks in my room and saw my dog's nose under the door, and then this person put a goldfish right underneath the door, and the dog's trying to get it without opening the door. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of goldfish. Is anyone else a big fan of goldfish? I'm not. At least not the original. I like the pizza version, but I think they discontinued that. Alright, nothing going on Instagram. Let me see what's going on Twitter. Oh yeah, a lot of official posts for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. No, March 19th. That's when it streams. Awesome. Wait a second. We only have 4 episodes left of WandaVision. Let me check the calendar. 2, 3, 4, I think. Unless that rumored 10th episode is true. If not, then WandaVision should end on March 5th. And then we have 1 week off, and then it's Falcon and the Winter Soldier on the 19th. Da 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 da. It'd be better if people were actually typing, you know? Defeats the whole purpose of what this series is, actually chatting while I do this. Nothing really going on Twitter. No context Super Mario 65. Long awaited sequel is finally here, Super Mario 65. There was also a new Superman and Lois trailer today. I don't know if that's part of the Super Bowl thing, or did CW just decide to release a new one? It looks good, I'll say that. So there may have not been a new Batwoman episode today, but at least there was a new Attack on Titan. Despite it being pretty much a filler, like telling the backstory. Yeah, it was mostly a flashback episode. Didn't really add much to the plot going forward, except just paving the road, like explaining why things are the way it is in Season 4. Bruh, what am I seeing on Twitter? I keep seeing this clip. It looks like it's like the hashtag Pepsi halftime. I keep seeing this meme going around on Twitter. I gotta look at this afterwards. I have no idea what this is. I haven't been on Twitter all day. But that Attack on Titan episode, can you imagine trying seafood for the very first time? And I don't mean sushi, like raw. I mean actually cooked. Like cooked in a good way too. And that's your first time ever having seafood. You know, the characters in Attack on Titan were looking at it like, is this really food? Is this actually edible? Oh yeah, I see nobody's watching. That's pretty cool. So that confirms that I am indeed just sitting here doing this on my computer screen, and no one's hearing me talk. That's not awkward at all. But that's basically what everyone does when they record a video. It's basically they talk to themselves and they record it. And then they post it, and then people on the other end who are actually watching it, you know, they get the experience of, you know, whatever the guys are saying, whatever the person's saying. I even took a nap earlier too. I'm seeing a thing on Instagram. What? Write the definition of cap. Lying. Uh, don't you just love modern day culture? You know, I really want some bubble tea. Want that boba, but the place next to me is closed, and that's literally the closest place for me to go to. There's a place like 3 minutes outside my place, outside my house. If I drive. But, you know, that's a hassle. There's literally a bubble tea place right beside where I work. But it's closed until future notice or whatever. So that sucks. Imagine working there too. At least for me, I get to open because I'm quote-unquote considered essential. But they certainly aren't. Last night, I was also chatting with my friends, and I discovered this cooking channel that's relatively new. 500,000 subscribers just with, what, 6 videos? It's the guy that used to work with BuzzFeed, I think. Alvin Zoe, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, I mean, I like his style of video. Oh, look at that. I'm looking at his page right now. 72-hour beef Wellington, posted 9 hours ago. I gotta check that out now. Because that's his first video in a month. In over a month, I should say. And I only discovered him yesterday, so I didn't have to wait that month. Haha. It's his longest video yet. 15 minutes. His other videos are 5 minutes, 13 and a half, 10 and a half, 8 and a half, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and 8 minutes. So this is his longest video yet, 15 minutes. I'll be watching that afterwards. No cap on that, I'll be watching that. You know, here's an interesting story. Today, right before I was gonna nap, my boy hit me up on Snapchat. He showed me a picture of him playing an emulated version of Pokemon X and Y. He sent me a Snapchat like, which starter? I'm like, blue, water, Froakie, choose that one. And then he is like, I think the fire wins. And then I texted him like, why did you even ask me then? He's like, I'm doing a poll. Like, I asked like 6 people which starter. And the fire starter won. And then I immediately texted him like, bro, why the roles reversed? Back in Black and White, I'm the one who chose the fire type, being Tepig, and you were the one who chose the water type, being Oshawott. But now the roles are reversed in the 6th generation, which are playing way late. You choose the fire type starter, while I say choose the water type. And then he asked about the grass typing Chespin. I said, no, he asked, what's the grass type like? I said trash. In a joking sense, because I never tried Chespin. I typically don't choose grass types. The only time I chose a grass type was Rowlet, and that became my favorite grass type, period. I don't know, I tried Grookey in this game. Like, I don't even know how many times I played through this damn game. I think I may have played it, like, I don't know. 1, 2... We're counting both Sword and Shield, how many times I completed each one. Let me think. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. I completed this game 5 times. And I still gotta complete it a handful of times after. So yeah, based on all those times I completed the game, I'm like, yeah, I can try each starter each time. Or at least once. So I tried, in this game, what you're seeing right now is my very own first file on this game. This is the file that I began the game with, and still play to this day because I'm freaking shiny hunting. So I chose Score Bunny in this game, as you can see, but it's like, when I first saw the starters in this game, I didn't really vibe with any of them. It was the first time in a long time. I just did not have a starter I wanted. I didn't want any of them. So I'm like, you know what, this is based on the UK, and you know, once Score Bunny evolves into oh crap, I forgot the name. Crap, I'm blanking on the name right now. Cinderace, there we go. Once Score Bunny evolves into Cinderace, it'll be stylized around soccer, so I'm like, you know what, I'll just choose that because it matches with the theme. So that's the very first one I chose playing this game, was Score Bunny. And then my second time playing through, I chose Sobble. And I think Sobble is probably the best choice, at least for me. It makes the game much easier for me to play. And then I finally chose Grookey just to try out all three. And it's just my experience, but man, that sucked. Rillaboom sucked for me. It's probably because I didn't have a good moveset, and I don't care about IVs. I don't even know what moves I had for Rillaboom now. It's been so long since I did that. After I chose Grookey once, I'm like, nope. For the rest of the times I'm playing through this game, I'm not choosing Grookey again. I don't remember the last generation where there was not a clear starter I wanted to pick. Gen 1 is easily picking Charizard or Charmander. Gen 2, either Typhlosion or Totodile. I think for me, I would pick Cyndaquil. Gen 3, I would choose Mudkip. Or Blaziken. I think I would choose Mudkip first and then Blaziken. But I wouldn't mind having a Blaziken. Or a Torchic. Gen 4 is easily Chimchar. As I mentioned earlier, Gen 5 would be Tepig for me. And then it's Oshawott, Snivy last. Gen 6, easily Froakie. No question, Gen 6 is Froakie. Gen 7, easily Rowlet. My first ever and favorite grass type, period. Not even favorite grass type starter, just grass type, period. So that was Gen 7, and then we have Gen 8, where I really did not have any choice that I clearly wanted. After playing through all three, well, none of my favorite. The best for me to use would be Grookey. Not Grookey. Oh hell no, not Grookey. Would be Sobble, and the least would be Grookey. Hey, come on, hit the damn things. Huh. But yeah, my boy's, wait, no. My boy was on Snapchat, he asked me about X and Y. So I'm like, which version are you playing? He asked me why, and I'm like, you know, version exclusives, Mega exclusives, are you gonna get Mega Charizard X or Y? And then he's like, oh shit. He's playing the Y version, so he gets Mega Charizard Y. And then he's like, well, I don't want Mega Charizard Y, I'll just choose Squirtle. I'll choose Mega Blastoise. I'm like, bruh, your options are backwards. But, okay, fine. He basically gets the opposite of what my options would be. He gets Delphox and Blastoise, I get Charizard and Greninja. Let me see, actually. I got Shiny Regice on the 2nd, and today is the 7th. So it's been 5 days since I got Shiny Regice. I mean, like I said, and I meant it, this can take twice or 3 times as long as Regice. That's fine with me. I hope it doesn't come to that, but I'd be fine if it did. Because I can actually see the difference with Registeel. So I don't need to play with this with the volume on, and I don't also need to stare at my screen every waking moment to make sure I catch that slight difference, ever so slight difference. I know I keep on saying I hate Dynamax Adventures, but I'd be happy to go back to it simply because I'm so sick of the way hunting the Regis are. Like I said, if I took a break to hunt 1, that'd be fine, but 3 in a row, it's like, man, I'm so tired of this. Let me just get back to Dynamax Adventures. Up next, I'm doing as Latias. So if I do manage to get this Shiny Registeel on stream, which would be nice, then up next is Latias. Unless after I'm done this, and I turn it off and I immediately get Registeel, or I get it during the day when I'm not streaming, it's like, oh well, no shiny reaction there. Next stream will be Shiny Latias. I think the definition for legendary Pokemon has really lost its value these days. I mean, I already didn't like when they made legendary Pokemon be able to evolve. You know? First it was Cosmog, then Cosmoem, and then Solgaleo and Lunala. It's like, well, Sun and Moon just broke the rule for, well, their own established rule for legendaries that they can't evolve. Okay, so they're going in a new direction. But the fact that classified Cosmog and Cosmoem as legendaries is like, no, they are not. At least not in my eyes. I think they sort of went back on that decision and only said, and now only say Solgaleo and Lunala are legendaries and not the previous 2 evolutions. There's the legendary Pokemon Cosmog that only knows, what was it known? Splash? I think Cosmoem knows even less moves. Once again, like I said, no matter what anyone tells me, I will never accept Type Null and Silvally being legendary. No. Those are not legendary to me. Same with Urshifu. Wait, same with Cupfu and Urshifu. No. I do not see these as legendary. No way. These are not legendary to me. I mean, in the next games, if it's the same like this, we can shiny hunt each legendary. And these ones are available to shiny hunt again. Of course, I'm gonna do them. But in the back of my mind, I would be thinking, these are hella not legendary to me. I mean, would I even bother putting them into my trophy case, quote unquote? Like you can see here, I'm just gonna have all the legendaries stacked up in order. What a pathetic shiny. So eventually it'll go over here. Do I actually have Type Null and Silvally in one of these? Or in two of these? And then same with Cubfu and Urshifu in these as well. So it'll go Zacian, Zamazenta, maybe Eternatus if they allow that. Maybe Calyrex as well. No wait, Cubfu and Urshifu came before. So it would be... Man, the Pokédex is confusing. At the end of Gen 8. So it'd be Zacian, Zamazenta, Eternatus. Wait, I already lost my train of thought. After Eternatus, Cubfu, Urshifu. And then, was it Glastrier, then Spectrier? And then Calyrex? Man, it's like... The definition of legendary Pokemon really lost its meaning. You know, I keep seeing the Mewtwo meme. Well, I don't keep seeing it, but I keep remembering it. Like, back in my day, being legendary meant something. You can classify as many Pokemon as you want to be mythical, that's fine. But legendary? But it was bound to happen when, you know, you have almost 1,000 Pokemon. You're bound to have a whole ton of legendaries. You know, I was also thinking what would be on my 6th slot, because on my own personal team right now that I would like to have, it's basically just my 5 favorites at the moment. So I only have 5 favorite Pokemon right now, after all these years. I have a lot of Pokemon I like, but these are the elites that are on the top of my list. For several reasons. Well, the first one will be Charizard, for... Do I really need to explain? And then, you know, it's Greninja. Do I really need to explain? Decidueye, I already explained it before. It's my favorite grass type. Of all. Because it's the very first grass type I ever chose as the starter. So, there we go. The grass, fire, and water types are no surprise taken by starters. And then Eternatus for a really odd reason. You wanna know why? Because it actually beat Wailord, it being the biggest Pokemon ever. I didn't think they would ever do it. I thought Wailord would be a staple, the biggest Pokemon ever, but nope. They just had to, out of nowhere, add a brand new ridiculous design, which is way bigger than Wailord. And plus, I couldn't tell, but I need a purple Pokemon to like, because purple is one of my favorite colors. So I was like, do I go with... And I needed a good purple color, too. Ghost type and Psychic types aren't exactly my kind of purple, but Poison type is. And then sometimes Dragon type is represented as purple instead of red and blue. So I'm like, do I go with a favorite Poison type or a Dragon type? And lo and behold, they added the very first legendary Poison type, which is the biggest Pokemon ever now. And it's both Poison and Dragon type. It's like, fate made this for me. It's like they designed it specifically for me. So that's why Eternatus is on one of my tops. Is one of my elites. And then the fifth, this is more of a personal reason, is Boltund. So 2 Pokemon introduced in this generation are on my top 5. Boltund for some personal reasons, because my dog passed away recently. His name was Billy. He had yellow-ish fur. And they had to introduce a brand new dog Pokemon, starting with the letter B in its name, with clear, exaggerated yellow fur. Is like another perfect fit. Is like, what Pokemon, out of all Pokemon that exist, what can I have to honor my dog, my deceased little boy? Rest in peace. He's literally, his remains are like 2 feet away from me. It's like, what Pokemon can I have on my team to always honor him? And Boltund was a clear choice. Yellowish dog Pokemon whose name also starts with B. So it's like, well, there's no competition. There you go. And there's a main reason I chose these 5 as well, because they're my 5 favorite colors. Except Charizard, which is why I have a shiny Charizard, which is why I prefer the shiny Charizard. And not orange. So my 5 favorite colors being red, green, blue, purple, and yellow. There you go. The closest typing to red would be fire, which is orange. I don't like orange, but I do like Charizard. And how nice of the shiny to have hints of red. So on my personal dream team would have a shiny Charizard. So I just took about 10 minutes to explain my top 5, but I kept on thinking, what would go in my 6th? Because currently I only have 5. I honestly can't think of anything. I have a couple that I really like, but making them the 6 is like, why? It's just so out of place. You know, something like a shiny Doublade. I like shiny Honedge, but why would I have a Honedge on my team? Shiny Doublade, even better, because it's 2 red swords, but why would I have a middle stage in my team? And shiny Aegislash sucks. The shiny sucks. I love swords as a weapon, and I love the color red. It's my favorite color. So shiny Honedge and shiny Doublade is perfect for me, but it's like, why would I have a first or second evolution in my team? So that's off the table, despite me absolutely loving those Pokemon, their shiny forms. Which really makes me disappointed how horrible shiny Aegislash is. If the body was completely red, that'd be perfection. I don't know, I was thinking what mythical could I have on my team? In terms of shinies, my favorite shiny mythical would be Genesect, because that glorious red color. Like I said before, there's not really many shinies that are red and good looking. Some exceptions like Gyarados, half of Sandslash. The red on a shiny Terrakion looks nice. What else is a red shiny? And I mean red, not like pink red. I don't know. Bruxish? But that has hints of green and white too. See, there's not really many red shinies that are good looking. But Genesect is like one of the few that really stands out as a good looking red shiny. I think the main two would be Gyarados and Genesect. And why would I have a Gyarados on my team? I don't know, and then I was thinking, like, what other mythicals are there? How about Arceus? You know, the actual god of Pokemon. There's nothing saying, there's no reason it wouldn't be appropriate to be on my team of 6 to fill out that last slot. But it's like, when am I ever gonna get an Arceus? When is Game Freak ever gonna do another Arceus event? And we all know, we can't exactly go back and, go back to, like, Platinum and actually catch ourselves in Arceus, because that was an event that I don't even think came to North America. If it did, I clearly wasn't playing Pokemon at that time. Hello? Step on it, please. I'm gonna do this for about 10 more minutes, then I'm gonna bounce. No one's watching, so it is really awkward. I've been sitting here talking to myself for an hour. And, you know, the guys are playing Valorant. So I kind of want to watch that. So about 10 more minutes. You know, earlier today, for the first time in my life, I put my hair in a ponytail. It wasn't long anyways. Like, my hair is not nearly long enough to be in a ponytail. I only tied up the very back. That's a little long. And I mean a little long. It's like if my hair really was long enough to be in a ponytail, I tied it up at the back. And then I snipped it right at the tip. Not the tip, but right where, well, where it's tied up. Like a really short ponytail. More like a pony nub. Hopefully I can grow my hair long enough to do an actual ponytail. I mean, I don't want a ponytail. You came back right when I'm talking about ponytails. I was talking all about Pokemon earlier too. Talk about favorite shinies. Talking about what else should I add on my team. Talking about mythicals. Talk about our other friend just playing Pokemon X and Y, but nope, you decide to come back when I'm talking about ponytails. Not ponytas. Which I do have a shiny in Let's Go. I thought just for fun, I'm gonna just shiny hunt this good looking shiny, and it showed up pretty quick. How's the guys playing Valorant? I'm seeing this meme on Instagram. Friend, spell iCup? Me, E-Y-E-C-U-P. Friend, no, it's I-C-U-P. And then they have a meme, they have a picture of Megamind. Like, in case you haven't noticed, you've fallen right into my trap. I know that's old and outdated, but it's still funny. Just a couple more minutes, and then I'm a bounce. Oh, I'm seeing this meme. Oh, come on, man. I literally was saying I'm just gonna be here for a few more minutes, then I'm gonna get going. But yo, I'm seeing this meme on Instagram. Zeke, during the entire ride, shows that sock puppet thing with the eyes, with Zeke's hair. And then Levi sitting across from it is Michael Scott with Levi's hair just staring, just glaring at him. Oh, this is one of the better memes I've seen in a while. I don't know, I've kind of ran out of things to talk about. Rest assured, I will still be doing this after I turn this off. And who knows, maybe I'll get the shiny off screen. Don't you just love games like these? You will never know when the game will give it to you. You just have to keep on doing it, keep on trying, until eventually the game will give it to you. You know, you have no idea when the RNG will ever give you what you're looking for. So you just have to keep on doing, keep on trying it. I don't know, would you guys prefer playing games where you can control the outcome of what you're looking for? Or something like this, you have absolutely no idea when it's gonna come, so you just keep on doing it until it happens. Which would you guys prefer? I'm fine with either. As long as the odds are reasonable. Not like the past Pokemon games, 1 in 8,000! Mint Reggie? If I nickname Pokemons, I would name this thing something along the lines of Mint. But I don't nickname Pokemon. I'm seeing a meme on Instagram right now. It's Timmy's dad from the Fairly Odd Parents. This is where I'd put my working Joy-Cons if I had one. That's true. That is very true. Joy-Cons break so quick. My Joy-Cons are pretty much broken. I've been using these Joy-Cons after the very first time I finished Breath of the Wild. I used the gray Joy-Cons that came with my Switch to play Breath of the Wild for the very first time. And then after that, I switched to my neon red and blue ones, which I'm still using right now. Regiminter? I think I would nickname it Regimint if I nickname Pokemon, which I don't. So, too bad. Opportunity lost. Registeel, it's staying. What was I talking about anyways? Yo, are the guys still playing Valorant? If they are, I may join in. I may join in to watch. I'm not playing tonight. And don't you dare tell me again to stream Valorant. I swear, you guys keep on telling me to play Valorant despite me constantly saying I physically, literally cannot. You guys keep on telling me that. Once I get a PC that can actually stream Valorant, I'll make the conscious decision to never stream it. Just because. It's like, y'all pissing me the hell off. I tell you the reason why, and y'all don't listen. It's like if I do get a PC and you guys ask me, why haven't you streamed Valorant yet? I'm not even gonna bother explaining. It's like, you guys did this yourself. I didn't do this. I told you the reason, and y'all didn't listen. That ain't my goddamn problem. And yeah, I can play stuff like Geometry Dash, as we talked about earlier. But it's like, alright, copyright music or mute gameplay. It's like, make your pick. Neither is great. One is worse than the other, but neither is great. Alright, couple more, I'd say maybe, I don't know, 5 more, and then I'm done for tonight. Introverts when their waitress, no, introverts when the waitress gets their order wrong, and then they show Ultron. This is exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's take a look. Did I say 5 more? I wasn't keeping count. 5 more starting now. Because I was scrolling through Instagram. I wasn't keeping count. How I apologize. I'm sorry that you chose to make me mad. You know, in my mind, I read that completely wrong. In my mind, I read, I'm sorry that you chose to have me. How on earth am I that bad at reading? I read, I'm sorry that you chose to make me mad. In my mind as, I'm sorry that you chose to have me. Why, what? Oh man. I do not belong in a reading class. Maybe I do, that way I can improve my reading. It's like I do and don't belong in a reading class at the same time. It's like, get out. I'm kicking you out of my class. Wait, get back here. You need this class. You suck in this class so much. Get out. No, wait, come back. You need this class so you can improve. But you suck at the same time. Once again, I wasn't keeping count. Because I'm keep on rambling and keep on scrolling through Instagram. Alright, let me turn off my phone. Put that away. I'm not doing 10 more. 5 more, starting now. This is number 1. I said I was going to be here for like 10 more minutes. Like 20 minutes has passed now, I think. Alright, that was number 1. Just watch the shiny be like the final encounter, and I'm like, well, guess we're going to be here until I catch it. My ears are starting to hurt wearing this damn headset for so long. Matter of fact, why do I have the volume on anyways? It's literally the same sound. I muted my headset. I hope you guys can still hear me. Because it doesn't apply to the mic, it just applies to the sound coming out of it for me to hear. Gotta love the feeling when you're dehydrated and the feeling of water sliding down your throat. My health issue is not as bad right now as it was a few days ago. It's currently absent, but I can bet it's gonna come back at any day. I just need more water. I just gotta keep on staying hydrated. I've also been getting rashes in several places of my body. I've been getting on my forearm, on my joints, on my legs, on my abdomen, like on my belly. I've been getting rashes for a couple days now in several areas, on my back as well. And it's not like that condition where I keep on forgetting the name, which I used to have, where any kind of pressure on your skin raises the skin, like you scratch it and then those scratch marks will rise up. I don't remember the name of the condition, but I had that for a really long time. I actually had it twice. I had it once, it went away, and then I had it again. And those were during my high school days. I don't know what happened to me. I used 3 fingers to scratch my forearm, and then a couple minutes later, you would see 3 marks rise up. 3 lines. Like, I can actually spell things with my skin. I know that's nasty. That's unpleasant to hear, but that's a condition that exists out there. Alright, I wasn't keeping count. This is my last encounter. If it's not, I'm just gonna end the stream abruptly. No, it's not. Alright, see you next time.